Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and this video we'll see about deferring fields. Okay, so in last class we had learned how to optimize our queries by specifying the fields we want to query. Now we have another technique called deferring fields. So we have a method called only, and in this we can specify the fields. So I'll simply delete the previous one and delete this. Okay, and now here I'll write only method. Okay, and inside this what I can do, I can specify the fields. So let's say if I want id, then I'll say id, and apart from id, let's say I want description, so I'll simply write description. Okay, now you would be wondering that how this method is different from the value method. In value method also we had specified these two things. So let me tell you that this method, what happens, we get the instance of product class, whereas the value method gives you the dictionary objects. Okay, so if you save this, Control S, and if you go back to your browser, refresh, go to your SQL tab, you can see there are a lot of queries which are being sent. There are 1003 queries which have been sent. So this application was freeze, guys. Okay, so what happens if we don't know what we are going to do, then we'll end up sending a lot of queries to the database. Like here I am sending 1003 queries, so it takes some time, and then sends the queries to database, takes the data and then display it to you. But these things are not necessary, and what happens, it will freeze your application. Okay, so if I go back to my VS Code, under hello.html, if I write product.title, and if I render, let's say I'll say dollar double braces, and here what we'll do, we'll render the unit price as well. Okay, so if I write product dot unit price. Okay, all right, so here I am rendering titles as well as the product dot rendering price. Now if I save this and I go back to my browser, so it's taking some time. You know why? Because there are 1003 queries which are being sent to the database, and for processing these things it is taking that much of time. Okay, so what happens, what we can do, you can see here there are 1003 plus 1000 more queries have been sent, so there are total of 2003 queries which have been sent to the database. And we don't have this problem with the value method, because value method gives dictionary objects, and these objects don't have this kind of behavior. Now we have another method which is opposite of only method, and that is called defer. With this method we can defer a particular field. For example, let's say interested in only fields other than the description, then we can just simply put that particular thing, and then we can defer that particular field other than all fields. Okay, so if I go to my VS Code, I'll go to my VS Code, and I can simply write over here, let's say if I want to defer description, so what I can do, I can use defer method. Okay, and here if I write description, then it will defer this particular field. Other than these fields, all other fields will be read. Okay, so this is all about the defer method. Now next class what we'll do, we'll see about the prefetch methods, wherein we will prefetch the data from the beginning, so that we can avoid getting our application freezed because of such behavior. Okay, so next class we'll see about that methods, and thank you so much for watching me, guys, and I'll see you next class. Take care.